Hello everybody, Elijah here. Welcome back to another Casual World Arena video. And today, um, I actually was Challenger. I was. And I haven't played in 3 days, so like they like de-rank you after every 3 days. So oops, my bad. So yeah, hopefully we get back into challenge this episode. But this episode, I'm more so going to be discussing kind of like the state of the meta, like the RTA currently, more so directed towards because there's actually a lot of complaints coming from like the upper end, like the people who are like an emperor and legend. I am nowhere near there, but the thing is, whatever's happening in like legend and emperor kind of just trickles down to like lower elo people or whatnot. So I also get or we also get like the back end of the stick more so than I guess like the legend players do. I should have banned Conquer Lilius. Oh, okay, never mind. Um, just gonna pick her and then what's a safe pick? Not Vivian. Okay. Violet isn't the safest pick. But a lot of people are kind of complaining about how like it's kind of like the same 7 units that you see all the time, everywhere. That being like AOL, Conquer Lilius, Bellion, Rimuru, like A Ravi, and now like Mediator Cowrick, which he's very prevalent now, and that's only because of AOL, because he's kind of like the main solution to that, and like things of that nature. And people are kind of like wanting, ooh, I have to ban Pylus. Absolutely have to ban Pylus. And like people are kind of like wanting, nerfs per se, because of the fact that just some of these units are just so prevalent and so just like I don't know who to pick. I really need to pick probably I have to pick somebody that can be safely drafted into like Carrot. I think Mercedes should be fine, right? I don't trust my Mercedes. I haven't changed their build yet, so I'm gonna I haven't changed their build yet. Um Ooh, I lost my train of thought. But essentially I don't know where I left off at. But essentially like the meta isn't that I think it isn't that oh, the nerfs. That's where I was talking about. How people are wanting nerfs. I think that there should be nerfs in the game. In my personal opinion, just because as somebody who has played other competitive games, you are just not going to like you're just gonna end up making a whole bunch of units completely useless, which we already kind of have. That won't and that pool will just keep growing if you don't actually start doing like balance changes and kind of like almost like the thing is I wish they would also introduce like complete like reworks, like completely reworking a unit because they may have had it intended for one way, did not work out. And it's just having like a way to like okay, so I need reach for Spectine. Um, technically, um, can't bring a counter unit. So I'll do this, and I will ban Kisei. Okay. But yeah, I think it's just very important to just, for overall positive, like good competitive gameplay, that there are kind of like balances changes, and I feel like the balance adjustments that they do have, there could definitely be a lot more. Like there 100% could be a lot more in that department. Um, oh, I just wasted that. Okay. Well, okay, I think the main thing I need to get rid of is... I guess I could start off with carrot. Oh, that carrot's immensely tanky. Oh yeah, but the balance patch, like adjustments that they do, I feel like they could do them more often, because like it's kind of like weird whenever they like, you know, release like a balance update for a hero, and then it's like not even that good of an update, to be completely honest. Like it's it's like kind of like bad. Or just like fix the problem that that hero has, and then like people are still kind of just like, well, we need to be fixed. 'Cause I think like remember when Judge Kisei got fixed, which she's more playable now. I see her used now more a little bit, but people were still kind of just like it could have been a lot better. I think I have to get rid of the pilots just due to the fact it's um she just counters my whole team. So I think I'm just gonna focus on the pilots. It's probably going to go in on Rylet or ooh.
I'm bored.
I think I'm dead to Spec 10A.
Don't be afraid.
Anyway, let's see, it said something about balance adjustments being more often. That would be pretty nice. Okay, this team is way too tanky. There's no way.
I will honor their wishes.
I don't even think I can like really like
I'm here for you.
deal with this. Who should I have picked? I mean, I was kind of afraid to pick Landy because I guess I could have picked Landy and ban
Call. Mercedes, preparation complete.
and unban the
Blaze.
yeah, I am like not doing damage to them.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Like
Know your place.
I don't think there's any winning that are like not doing damage and they're just like it's no.
Command me.
That's not gonna happen. But yeah, I think nerfs are needed, and I feel like they don't have to be like that game changing. Like changing a unit's like base stats just slightly will like be enough of a nerf. Like you don't have to like necessarily like reduce too much. Just like make it so that, for example, I think a lot of the issue with people have with Conquer Lilius is that she does so much and requires like so little like gear investments. Like it's very easy to get her to beat 300 speed because of how high her base speed is, and then she already does so much on top of that, granting a like undispellable debuff. And typically, Epic 7's way of dealing with broken heroes is by releasing a new hero to deal with it, which
Don't come near.
it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like at a certain point, it's going to cause, it's just going to make things very hard to balance. And like I said earlier, it's just going to end up with a bunch of units just not being that useful. Just because you just keep having to like release counters for counters and so forth. But honestly, I don't know. But I also understand the point of view of like why they don't do nerfs because they are afraid that people are going to be upset. Like you spent all this time building a unit and then all of a sudden they're just nerfing it, you know? Which to a lot of people can be very frustrating to deal with. Um, if only I had my Charlotte built, this would actually be a good team to draft her into. But I'll try Mercedes again.
Mercedes, preparation complete.
My carrot sadly is not built, who would have been the better option. I can do closer Charles maybe. Ban Pavel. Did I get rid of the because right now they only have kind of like one speed contester per se.
I will remove any and all obstacles.
Hopefully it's their other one isn't a DPS speed contester. Well. Kinda have to get rid of this. Okay, ban closer Charles. Let's hope this F10A is on something like oh, Magic for Friends proc, that'll also be really nice.
Welcome to Wonderland.
But with my Sea Arm and Resist, that also would be amazing.
Until you drown in your own tears.
Oh, well. Well, I don't know what to say about that. That F10A clearly does not have that high of effectiveness, because how does my Fire Mercedes resist? Like, I know they are balding. And this is gonna push like, oh, Magic for Friends proc. Oh, they just well. Hey, we're Challenger again, and I got that on camera, so yay, it's great. Because every time I've got to Challenger, it's with off camera. Well, this is when I'll play one more. I guess my closing thoughts, because I've kind of been like rambling and not having any like clear direction. Well, let me get my points out. Do I think they should nerf units? Yes. And the nerf should really just be like buff stats, or not buff stat, base stats adjustments. So nothing like too over the top or like game changing, but really just like changing, like tweaking their base stats here and there, I think would really help the game tremendously. Like lowering Conqueror Lilius's base speed just a tad, or you know, and stuff like that would really help out with like balancing heroes. Maybe even kind of like with like APOC Ravi, I think a big issue with her is just like her sustain. So like if you just like slightly lower her like HP a little bit. Okay, I definitely gotta pick Politis here. I almost want to just take Iseria. This might be troll. This is gonna be a loss. This is probably gonna be a loss because I really just trolled myself here. Okay, I don't care too much about Operator Cigarette. Probably just gonna ban that. Gonna also pick Infernal Kawazu. Okay, they're just a full-on cleaver, so I'm gonna pick Belly and Infernal Kawazu. We're gonna really shake it up. Last but not, I'm definitely gonna ban Operator Cigarette. That's who. JK.
Insignificant.
Ooh, wait, I just messed myself up, didn't I? Cause she, oh gosh, she has unable to be buffed. Ooh, oof, I messed myself up. I didn't need to draft Remover there. Definitely get rid of Strays. Okay, to get rid of Bellion. Okay. So hopefully my Infernal Kawazu actually pushes himself up, so that...
You dare stop me?
Oh, there's absolutely no possible way that he pushes himself up far enough.
I'll show you my power.
You're trembling.
Well, our team kind of resisted everything.
Analyzing new enemy.
They don't get the attack up.
Initiating protocol.
How much of a CR push is this?
Beginning extermination.
Oh,
Only a strong individual
okay,
can
so...
Meldrick.
just gonna get rid of the Ida.
How dare you try to stop me?
Just gonna do that.
I swear. Let's subdue them all at once.
Yeah, let's do this. It's probably actually gonna kill the RB.
Noisy here. I never did like the scene.
Is it? Yeah.
All that's left
He
is
doesn't
the
gap. I was really hoping that he gets like a buff so that I can,
slowly.
please live. Oh, okay. Don't have any buffs, so we are really...
If you wish to die.
really hanging on by a thread here. She should go for the stun, most likely. Which kills her.
I will.
Alright, well... God. Ooh. Please kill. Hold on. Did I win this? Well,
Now do you understand the
yeah.
power I possess?
I think I basically said all I needed to say. It was in bits and pieces and shambles. I am not really good at stating my opinions about things because I lose my my track of mind track. You know what I mean. I lose my I'm already messing up now. But yeah. Should they have nerfs? Yes. Should the nerfs be like over the top? No, just kind of like base stat changes. Um, should they do more balance updates more frequently? Yes, I really want them to see that. I also think it would be really nice if they introduce just like completely reworking certain units that have no way of ever being good again, and more so than just a like a exclusive equipment. I think exclusive equipments can only do so much for a unit if they are just that bad, right? And I think of like Tywin, for example, and comparison to how he is completely overshadowed and completely just like not used anymore because Flan exists, who does exactly what he does, but a million times better. So why would you use Tywin? And even his EE doesn't really help him that much at all. So it's kind of like things like that. I wish they like, you know, if they really want to like bring Tywin back for just like a season or a meta or whatnot, to like completely rework his kit to be more unique and individual to like where you would want a knight type of cleave unit situation. But yeah, those are kind of like my thoughts of the meta. They're kind of all over the place. We've back in Challenger again. And yeah, that will conclude my video for this World Arena. If you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you do play Epic 7, comment your thoughts about the meta and just the conversations of whether or not there should be buffs or not, or nerfs or not, and things like that. So yeah, see you guys in the next vid. Bye!